Welcome to Dialogues of Desire,
Non-monogamy Unscripted,
the podcast where we're rewriting the rules of relationships.
So grab your intimacy and exploration passports and join us from the very beginning
as we embark on an unscripted, unfiltered journey
into the world of non-monogamy.
Welcome. This is Dialogues of Desire.
Non-monogamy Unscripted.
My name is Brit.
And I am Sophie. And this episode is on where I'm finding people to date.
Yes. We've had our episode on boundaries, so we've formulated that.
Yeah, I think we've got a good understanding now of what's expected or what
we're allowed to do.
I've been on the apps for a few days and I'm surprised at how quickly people got a wind of it, which is fine. But before I got the chance to tell Brit that I started, because we'd already said after the last episode that it was going to.
Yeah.
Brit got a lovely message, which is totally understandable, but do you want to...
Yeah, so I was at work and I received a message from somebody that I used to play footy with, being like, hey, I'm on a dating site and your girlfriend's on it. Which they were like, I hope you probably already know, like I assume you've had this conversation, but I just want to let you know to make sure you're aware. And like obviously we have had the conversation, but I hadn't been told that you were obviously...
It was literally a few hours since I'd made the profile. Actually, I hadn't even made them. It's really bizarre, but with dating profiles, you can delete them, but they still come up with your old information, which is really bizarre.
It's scary, really, but...
Yeah, it is. But yeah, how did you feel in that moment?
Well, yeah, I can remember just sitting there and like when I read that, my kind of heart dropped a little bit, and definitely got my twisting of the bowels. But yeah, like I felt really a little bit uncomfortable and not nervous, but just like that like weird fluttering feeling. But obviously I knew about it. Yeah, I think it was just more being told from somebody that wasn't you. I was like, oh. But at the same time, I was like, you've probably only just opened it. And I know how this person is as well, like constantly flicking through stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it was bound to happen. And at the same time, it was kind of nice that I guess somebody obviously didn't know our situation. But yeah, obviously somebody that was caring enough to be like, hey, I hope you're aware of this.
Yeah, and I totally understand it. It does say non-monogamous on... That was one of the first things I changed because, again, it had my old profile up there.
Maybe she saw it when it was maybe an old profile.
Yeah, maybe. It's just very strange. But I also understand, and I think that was pretty... I would want to know if I saw someone's partner on an app. But obviously the situation is a little bit different. But I can understand how you were feeling, and perhaps I should have told you explicitly I'm going to go on them today, because you kept asking me, oh, are you on the apps yet? Are you on the apps yet? I'm like, no, and I wasn't.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why I was knew that it must only just have happened.
Yeah, but then I felt like, okay, you want me to get on the app, so I should, and I was probably putting it off, even though we had our discussion around boundaries, but I was probably putting it off because I still felt bad, you know?
Well, how do you feel? Like, it is obviously the last time you were on apps, you were single. Now, although we've spoken about it, you're in a relationship and you're on it. How do you feel?
Just going back to that situation, I feel bad that you felt like that, and maybe I should have told you as soon as I was on them. Explicitly told you, even though we'd said it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm downloading.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, downloading whatever. It's weird. Like, it is weird. I think when I first did it, I was like, well, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
But I guess since being on them, and I've only been on them for a few days, firstly, I remembered fucking online dating is so shit.
hate it.
And it drains my soul. Like, I'm very lucky to have met you in person because I just can't. It's really, obviously, people know what online dating is like.
Yeah.
Did you do much of it?
Yeah, I have used dating apps before. Obviously found my ex on that, and dated through COVID through that. But yeah, I've used it as per pretty much everyone. Bit of a hookup or whatever. You never really found relationships on it. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's so like there's so many different people on there. I think Tinder's probably the worst one for hookup. Like, that's a hookup website, I think, now.
I feel like they switch though. They every now and again, one of them is just mainly for sex, where the other one's getting more relationships, and then they kind of switch vibes every now and again.
Maybe. I think people will definitely do cross over into both apps, wanting just one thing, whatever. I'm not on Tinder. I'm on Hinge, which I've had previously really good good experiences from, because it's a bit more like you kind of can say stuff about yourself and there's prompts that you need to fill out. It's amazing the amount of people that can't even take the time to fill out the prompts. That pisses me right off.
Yeah, I bet you it does.
I also like to be addressed by my name if my name is on my profile, because I don't like a copy and paste, like, hey babe, or hey cutie, or you're so fuck off. Like, I don't know, it's just the thing. And so I have said in my bio in the past, like, if you're going to talk to me, address me by my name.
Oh, good.
That might seem very cunty, but...
Well, you've got a name for a reason.
Exactly. So I'm on and on so is like a Kinkster website, Kinkster dating app. It's kind of been, when I was first on it, so a few years ago, it was more kink related, I guess BDSM and I don't know, just kink stuff. Whereas now it's kind of been overrun by lots of couples.
So like unicorn seekers and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. There are still people that are just very open. I like it because it is people that are open with what exactly they want.
Yeah.
Especially because I tend, in terms of men, generally I tend to attract quite submissive men, which there's nothing wrong with, but I'm looking for a certain dynamic.
Yeah, you're not
in terms of kink-wise. But they see big boobs and glasses and they're like MILF teacher kind of thing, which is also what you like. So it's not like I've stopped attracting that. But yeah, I just wanted a bit more variety. And people are clear on what they want, so you don't have to kind of talk to people for a long time and then realising that you're not compatible.
Yeah.
I am versatile, but yeah, it depends on what I'm looking for. I'm not going to kind of compromise on what I want if it is just sex, for example. But yeah, it's been interesting.
Yeah. Have you had many matches?
Yeah, a few. I've barely spoken. This is, I don't know, I think women experience this a lot, where they just match with a whole heap of people. Maybe it is that, ego boost thing.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know.
Well, that's why I was on it at one point as well. Like, it is very self-gratifying when somebody matches with you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I also get anxiety from it because I'm like, fuck, I got to talk to this person now, which I want to, but women get so many more matches than men. Women are much more selective, whereas it has been proven that men are not as selective.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was talking to a guy recently and he's like, thanks for actually talking to me because a lot of people don't. And I was like, to be honest, it's hard to keep up and talk to everyone.
Yeah.
So I kind of understand them, but you're welcome, I guess.
Yeah. Are you still talking to that person?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Because he didn't say that in the beginning. But he actually read my profile and that's what we were talking about. We were laughing. We're just kind of talking about how so many people do not read your profile.
Yeah.
Especially on all of them are like monogamous. And I'm like, are you reading anything or are you just looking at pictures?
I'm not sure if I've been on I've done Tinder and Bumble and stuff back in the day. What's the difference?
Well, you kind of have, there are questions that are asked of you. So what are you looking for specifically? How do you identify? What are you looking for? Do you have children? Do you want children? There's just a whole heap of questions that you can answer that can show up on your profile.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was just saying that a lot of people don't read them, and in my experience in the last few days, it's the same. So we were just talking about, he's been in a relationship for 12 years, and we're pretty much just talking about our experiences of non-monogamy.
Yeah.
Him and his partner, not sure gender or anything like that, but him and his partner have been together for 12 years. In the last 5 months, they've been exploring non-monogamy.
Wow.
Yeah. He knows that they have another partner, but doesn't know the specifics. Apparently the partner is a friend.
Partner
yeah,
also...
the partner. Yeah,
okay,
the partner's
so they're
also...
both experiencing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's kind of like a don't ask, don't tell situation. Just knows that it's a friend, but doesn't know the specifics about what goes on between the others.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've just been kind of just chatting about that, really.
Does he seem nice?
Yeah, I think so. It's been really respectful conversation. I guess because we have something in common as well.
Yeah.
And he has read my profile, and I guess I'm very curious. I've told him about the podcast.
Does he want to come on?
I should ask him that if you want to come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been nice. There have been other people that have messaged me. I haven't really spoken to anybody else, really.
Any inappropriate stuff?
Oh, yeah. And I don't answer those.
Yeah.
Like, look at those big, beautiful breasts. And I'm like, fuck off, cunt. And I don't... That's always been the case, even when I thought I was monogamous and looking for a relationship. People will always cross those boundaries. I don't know if it's because they can see non-monogamous, so they assume I'm just looking for sex, so they can. It's like an invitation.
Well, I feel like people just assume, okay, cool, you've got the relationship part of it. Now you're just being non-monogamous because you want more sex because you're a horny beast or something, and then they might see your tits and just whatever. But it's just
I don't like that. So I tried to be really, clear on my. I'll just close it up front.
What have you said in your bio?
Do you want to look?
Yeah.
Awkward. Fucking anxiety.
You okay?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, let's just do this. Real time. Real. So I've got Field and Hinge. Mm-hmm. Which one do you want to look at first?
Do they have different bios?
Yeah.
Let's... Is this where you met the person
from? Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yep. So...
I'm nervous too.
There are 14 people that have liked me that I haven't yet looked at.
Okay.
But these are all the people that have messaged me, and as you can see, there are a lot of unread. And ones that I've just opened but haven't answered. So this hidden part is where from my old chats.
Oh.
Which is so weird.
That is weird.
Because I knew I deleted completely.
Yeah.
In my understanding. But obviously maybe I didn't. I'm not talking to any of those old people.
Yeah, but where's I want to see your bio.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, you're so cute.
That's just a recent photo. That's actually from one of our episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of our first episodes. Yeah.
Oh, so hot.
But, like, I look like a fool. I'm just smiling, but I don't give a fuck. Like,
you don't look like a fool. You look really cute.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful photo.
Yeah.
All right, what do I do?
All right, so then some of this stuff is from my old profile. I haven't changed anything.
Yeah.
So choose our first date was what I had on my last profile, and I put 3 things together.
That you would want to do?
That I would want to do. So first one was head to some galleries, followed by cocktails at a cozy bar.
Fuck, I did that for our first date.
Yeah, well, you're just that good.
Wow.
Zoo day.
Getting cute and sweaty in the butterfly enclosure.
Which is another...
Store that one.
Yep, just store that one. Seeing some live music, attempt chats between songs. That was my third one. It's so wanky when you say it out loud.
Yeah. No, but that's really cute.
Yeah, but I guess...
And then if someone actually reads it, they know what you like as well.
Well, yeah, that's right. But
yeah.
And if they vibe, they vibe. But it's so awkward. Okay, so the next prompt that I chose, which is actually from my old profile again, it's we'll get along if. And what have I said?
Oh, yeah. You're open to seeing where things go without expectations or possibilities.
But with possibility.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm dyslexic and I can't read.
No, that's fine. I know. So can we just...
Sorry.
I know you're really
I'm
keen, but you're giving me
scrolling.
anxiety right now. So
Sorry.
I shouldn't have to explain, but I feel like I need to explain myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it probably applies now. Like, if you're open to seeing where things go without expectations, but with possibility,
Yeah.
then that's, I guess, what I'm kind of looking for. Okay, that's enough of that. So next is my age, who I am, pansexual. So that's kind of just who you are, where you're from. I've just put that I've got a cat and I don't have children. I think that's quite...
The cat is your child.
The cat is my child, I agree.
That
That is from my old profile, long-term relationship, open to short.
Yeah.
Open to finding someone to do life with, because I guess at the time I wasn't necessarily thinking about non-monogamy.
Yeah.
And then that's new, which is the non-monogamy. So you can choose whether you're in an open relationship. There's a few options which I can show you.
Yeah.
But I've just put... Do you want to say it?
Yeah, that you're polyamorous, currently partnered with a lovely lady. Aww. Exploring solo. I cherish and welcome diverse connections. That's cute.
Yeah.
Did you write that?
Yeah, I did. So...
Oh, that's really nice though.
I didn't chat GPT it. I almost wanted to, but I thought
Yeah.
that's really bad. So, I said polyamorous, not just ENM, being ethical non-monogamy, because I don't want to be like, it's just like an open thing.
Yeah.
It's polyamory, which is a different branch. I am currently partnered with a lovely lady. I wanted to make that very clear. And saying that I'm exploring solo.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Well, you are lovely.
Well, not just that bit, but like that's really nice. You never was able to, I feel like, on Bumble and Tinder, like it could have changed, I don't know. I didn't feel like you could like explicitly say all of that. It was just kind of like non-monogamy. There was nothing really being like, and that was mainly what you'd put in your bio or something, being like, I am partnered, looking for this or whatever.
Yeah, I guess probably because I've maybe read a lot more and just seen a lot more. I think that's a nice thing to put. I want to be open. I don't want to kind of explain it to somebody.
Yeah.
To be honest, like obviously conversations will come up, but I'd rather just put it out there before I waste my time.
Exactly. And then at least people who have read your profile know that you are dating a lovely lady.
She's a lady.
I'm a lady. But I get
go
my
that
cup
far,
of tea,
but
darling. But you've got somebody, and that it's just you doing it as well. Because I think a lot of people sometimes think it is a couple, but it is just you, and you're hoping for.
Because I can imagine
genuine connections.
If I just said partnered with a woman, they'd be like, "Let's have a threesome."
Yeah,
which is, as we said,
you probably still
don't want that sort of person. Yeah, look, I won't anticipate. I won't even go there.
All right.
And then next is some photos with prompts. And all it is, are you a cat person? Because, and it's a photo of my beautiful cat, which I might share.
It's very cute.
Then a photo of...
This is really good, those prompt things where you can put that.
It. There's so many different ones. I'll show you.
Yeah.
In a sec. But then me eating, obviously, because food is life. And
that looks so good too.
That was the baklava ice cream.
Yeah.
I like that photo that you took of me. I added... Hang on.
Yeah.
The most spontaneous thing I've done.
Jumped out of a plane at 15,000 feet. It was a surprise gift from my partner.
And it fucking killed myself. It was great.
Yeah.
But it was very spontaneous.
Sophie one time said, it'd be cool to jump out of a plane maybe.
Yeah, so I said one day, maybe... I talk a lot of shit, right? But I'm like, maybe one day I'd like to jump out of a plane. Like, that sounds amazing. Mind you, I'm currently in the midst of a midlife crisis, so I'm talking a lot of crap. And then Brit decides that for Christmas, she will get me a skydive at 15,000 feet. And I had many meltdowns.
You were a changed person, though, afterwards.
2-3 days that I had to actually...
get ready
come to terms with the fact that I was going to skydive, but that was pretty fucking spontaneous.
Very.
I really honestly don't think I ever would have done it, even though I said I would. I think in theory it sounded great, but in reality, fuck no. But I enjoyed that. It was amazing. I was blissing out.
You were loving life.
I can't believe.
Your video's amazing.
It's so funny. Anyway.
The next photo. Ah, God. She's my goddess. She's, it's just a photo of Sophie in our midsummer, which is our pride here in Melbourne.
Yeah, like a festival. Yeah.
Looking hot.
Well, I'm also showing my body type because I'm not skinny. So I'm like, let's get that out of the way because why that should even be a thing is ridiculous. But, you know. And then...
Jeez, there's a lot of things you can put on here.
Yeah, there's only so many prompts that you can do, but I filled them all out.
Yeah.
My next prompt was, I beat my blues by...
Dancing to disco and 90s classics.
Which is correct.
Yeah.
No lie there. And then there's a photo of me at the gym on the elliptical trainer sweating balls. It's so unflattering.
It's cute,
but I don't
actually.
Really care.
You look tank. Your arms look cute.
Do they?
Awesome.
When I was in my peak
Very
boxing.
well defined.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're so gorgeous.
Thanks,
that's really nice. A nice little smiley face.
Just a smiley face
to finish it off.
But
beautiful.
Yeah.
Wearing a collar.
Correct. Yeah. So that's me.
That's
How
hot.
does that one make you feel? That profile.
Turned on.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's hot. I would definitely swipe if I saw you. I never saw you on any of the dating sites.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't think I saw you either.
Yeah.
Strange.
So weird. But yeah, I think it's really cute. It's actually probably made me feel a bit better seeing it. Like, I just think it's really nice, and it kind of, which I already knew that you're like caring and take me into consideration and stuff as well, but it kind of just shows that you are considering me as well, because you've mentioned me a few times in there as well, so it's nice.
Yeah. No, I didn't want to be like, okay, she's cool with it, you being cool with it, and then just act like I'm single.
Yeah. I knew you would never do that.
Or, you know, monogamous and single.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, it's really nice.
Anything you would change?
Nah. You're so cute.
Yeah.
I feel like that, seeing it makes me feel like, you know, when you like do swipe and you match and you like someone and you're like, this is the person I'm dating, they're so cute. And this is hair, and this is hair with a little cat. God, she's so cute.
Yes. So I had to go to your Instagram and screenshot so I could show my friends photos of you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. So I'm talking to one person at the moment on there.
There's a few people that you've matched with, but you're only talking to one.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think he was one of the first, and because he actually has non-monogamy on his profile, I think I was just more drawn to him.
Yeah. Can I see what he looks like?
Yeah. He looks really nice. I said to him that he is a really nice, like, he looks like a nice person.
Yeah. Good. Oh, so this is him.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's Tokyo, you better get like
some tips.
Some tips on where to go. Yeah.
So he's quite clear that he's non-monogamous. Yeah.
Yeah. Cute.
Just looks like a
quokka.
Yeah.
He looks fun as well.
Yeah. And I think you can kind of tell sometimes when somebody...
Be respectful and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, he's open with the fact that he's in a relationship and...
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff. So, yeah.
Nice. Are you going to meet up or...
No, I don't know. I haven't responded to his last message.
Oh, well, no, that kind of makes me feel a lot better.
Does it?
Yeah, it actually does. It, like, comforts me a bit.
What, that I'm talking to somebody just, like...
No, just seeing your profile.
Oh, yeah.
Though, as well.
Yeah.
Like, when you showed me straight up all your matches, I was like, oh, fuck. But no, seeing that has probably eased my wandering mind.
Oh, I'm glad. That's good. Yeah. Do you want to see my
Yes, please. So more of a kink.
Yeah, a bit more of a kinky one. I just want to... I don't know how much I want to read out loud. But let me just see.
Well, we don't have to read.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh.
You'll see me on there if you're on...
Be nice to her.
Oh, I have some funny stories. Well, yeah.
Same photos?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh. She's got one at the beach. Oh, that's hot. The rain room.
Yeah, that's the rain room one.
That's
so,
really hot.
This is more... You just have like a bio and you write whatever you want.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read it or do you want to read it?
You read it out to me.
All right. Polyamorous, currently partnered, again with a lovely lady. Exploring solo. I said what I said about cherishing and welcoming diverse connections. But long term, looking for someone who resonates with and thrives in the role of something that I want as I explore my submissive, sometimes bratty self.
Yeah.
You can read it in a sec. Have a good balance of messy and pure, though my messy sessions are far and few between these days. She's a gal with a belly, body neutrality and acceptance is my jam.
Oh, beaut.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
In desire, there's like a section for desires. So one is like being submissive, aftercare, communication,
Yeah.
BDSM, blah, blah, blah. Then I've just got interests, which include cooking and art and gigs and all the things that I like.
Yeah.
And that's it, really.
So do you pick who you're interested in or whatnot? Like that you kind of want a dynamic or anything like that? Or
no, it's the same sort of swipey
yeah.
situation.
So you just read their thing and
read
figure
their
it out.
profiles, yeah. So a lot of people like this person's like natural soft dom, and then it talks, they like foreplay. Maybe I'll go to somebody else. They might say that they like, I don't know, feet. 3 ways, a lot of people, like a lot of guys want to be like the third, like the bull in a, couple with a couple. Yeah, people are very honest with what they like.
What they want.
Sexually. Mm-hmm. Well, you tend to see a lot of the same people come up, to be honest.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I'd never really heard of but...
Yeah, it's been around for a while. The app is terrible, but...
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, based on what you've just flicked through already, they're all like... There's a lot of just straight men, isn't there?
Yeah, a lot. And I've got, obviously, all types of people. But a lot of people, the good thing about this is people will just say that they're just looking for sex or whatever, and there are some people that are really, really open. A lot of men that are like, just looking to be pegged. And I'm like, eh. So, yeah, I haven't really been speaking to anybody on there, to be honest. But I do have a few matches.
So, I guess you're going to match with people, you're going to chat with people. I think the situation that arose like on the first day where I knew somebody that had seen you, what if you were to match, I guess a couple questions from this one thing, if you did match...
With who? Your friend?
No, just anyone. Like, not saying this person, but like, say you matched with somebody who you didn't know that were friends, and then I happened to see them or whatever and be like, oh, I know that person. They're not, I don't really like them. Would you still...
So if I matched with somebody that you know that you see as potentially a red flag...
Yes.
Do
you want me to let you know, or do you want me to just let you find out on your own?
I like to think, firstly, that I judge people on my own experience of them. Having said that, I'm also a pretty damn good judge of character, but I can fuck up sometimes. No, I think I would want you to say something. I think definitely. Yeah. I would still make my own conclusion about the person, but I would be on guard. But I probably wouldn't. I'd prefer not to really engage with somebody that you knew.
Yeah.
If it happens to be that way, but I wouldn't actively seek that out. And I kind of don't think that would happen because I don't know any of your friends that would want to do that.
No.
Yeah, but I don't think I could. I think out of respect for you, if there's somebody that you're not interested in, whilst I am my own person and whatever, I probably wouldn't go there.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
To me. No.
Mm.
That's so weird. That's a good question.
Yeah. I was just wondering if it's different, like now that you're in a relationship seeking other people.
It is. It actually is, and I was thinking about that the other day. I feel like I'm more selective. I think before I was more open to like
going on a date and
giving people a chance and shit like that, and not necessarily like the bios are a big thing for me, and I can get turned off quite quickly because I don't like some things that they say. But yeah, I don't know. It's like I'm more selective, but I'm also more chill.
Yeah.
I'm not actively looking, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not. So I was single for a long time, so I guess I was kind of looking for somebody that would really be like that thing for me and fulfill all my needs. But as we've discussed, nobody can fulfill all your needs, and I have you as my partner, and yeah, I guess I'm just more open.
Yeah.
But also not actively looking. Yeah. Whereas like when I was single, I'd be on there of a night and just like checking my messages.
Yeah. And you probably would maybe reply to someone.
Yeah. Which I should probably do if I match with them, but
well, they can also chat to you, and if
they do, but then I'm really busy and tired.
Yeah. Have you? Well, I don't think you've been on your phone when we've been together, so you obviously.
I mean, no, I haven't been I haven't been talking to anyone when we're together. I think just out of respect.
Yeah. Well, we'll just enjoy our time together.
Yeah. I think that would be a good boundary to have. I know we didn't really talk about this last time, but
no. But it's arised, so we might as well talk about it.
Yeah, it's come up. So, what are your expectations on me texting in front of you and stuff?
Yeah, I don't like you can do whatever you want, but I would like when you're with me that you're with me.
Yeah, I agree. I think in any situation, like, be present.
Yeah. Just go to the toilet and pretend that you're taking a long poo if you needed to talk to someone.
No, I think that's a bit excessive.
Oh,
but
okay.
at least
we'll
like
just cut that out.
No, you don't have to cut that out. But I mean, like, yeah, just do it during other times, not when you're like mid conversation, then be like,
yeah,
you know.
I think you look really gorgeous right now.
I'm very hot.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to ask me? I think that I've asked a few things that were on my mind once I found out that you were on the dating sites, and definitely seeing your profile has eased my mind. Anything you...
Obviously you would want to know when I'm go on my first date or whatever.
Yeah, I would like to know.
Yeah?
Only because I also want to know that you've gotten home safely. Yeah.
Cool.
And you can do whatever you want afterwards. I just want to know that you're safe.
Yeah, sure.
As well. I'll be fucking a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Is there anything that you'll need from me? Because I feel like...
No, I just want to know when you, like, got home. Whether it was, like, 3 a.m. because you're having an awesome time. But at any time, if you did feel unsafe, I'd want you to let me know. I'd come get you.
Yeah, but I'd also like to check in with you because it is the first time as well. And give you some attention.
Yeah. Well, I don't want you to give
a better word, but you know what I mean. But just to check in with you and I know you'll probably need some time to yourself, but also if I can be there and help you through that, you might go to your friends. That's fine as well. draw on the people that you need to feel okay. But I would also like to be a part of those conversations as well.
You will definitely be a part of the conversation. And I'll be telling you how I feel and whatnot. But knowing that you're safe and that you are enjoying yourself would be... I just would like, yep, it's going well or something.
Yeah.
And that would be it. I don't want you to constantly message me to help ease my mind or whatever.
No, but I'd at least know that you know where I'm at.
Yes.
Yeah. Give me a bit of anxiety.
It's giving me anxiety. I keep getting the little burpees.
I don't think it's going to be... I know it's going to be hard for you. It won't be easy for me either, but it's different for me because I'm the one doing it.
No, but it's still going to be hard for you though. Like, I think it's hard for me because obviously I love you and now I'm seeing you go off and date other people.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's hard for you because you're also in a relationship and that would be weird then going and dating, especially when you haven't really done that.
No,
yourself.
I've never been the one that's been in the relationship, for example. Non-monogamy works in so many different ways, but yeah, I've not been on this side of it. And yeah, it's monogamy mindset is so real and it's so ingrained in us, and
exactly
to kind of get yourself out of that is really, really hard. And I think I will always kind of default to the monogamy mindset as a first reaction, probably.
Yeah.
And yeah, just having to think differently. But also, checking in with you and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. We've got this. So thank you for joining us.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, I didn't have anything to hide. Like, the ups are there.
Yeah, I know you don't have anything to hide, and that's what makes it so nice. Yeah. Sigh. We can breathe again. You okay?
Sweating balls.
Do we need some aftercare?
No, not right now. I just need maybe a drink.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks for coming along on that little exploration. That was hard. It was
a good conversation that needed to be had.
Yeah, and you can now see, you've seen the apps now, so that's what's there.
Yeah.
My bio may change as I go along and meet people, and maybe I'll be even clearer about what I want. But yeah, you know that I'm on them, you can see that I'm active, and the next step is actually going on a date. Yeah.
Yep. Which will bring what it brings.
Yeah. So if you have any questions for us or any comments, shoot us through a message. Otherwise, we'll see you in our next episode.
Thank you. You can also follow us here.
Bye. So today I'm in the hot seat. Fuck.
Welcome. This is...
Oh, sorry. God.
Oh, gosh. Ready?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Okay. So... Shit, he looks so familiar.
Oh, God. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Dialogues of Desire.
We hope you've enjoyed the conversation and maybe even learned something new.
If you loved what you heard or we've piqued your curiosity, make sure to follow us on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok.
We'll be sharing the latest and greatest content there, so you don't want to miss out.
And don't keep all this juicy goodness to yourself. Share our podcast with friends, family, or anyone you think might enjoy listening.
The more the merrier, right? Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and keep those conversations flowing. We acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we are recording, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging.
We recognise their continuing connection to land, waters and culture, and acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded.
We extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. The views discussed in this podcast are our own and are evolving with our continuing experiences and ongoing knowledge. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only and does not replace the advice of a health professional.